Welcome to a brand new podcast, and this is the Oracle 19, and my name is Greatness. For any business inquiries, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. If you want to put your business, your brand on this platform, just email us, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com, and then we definitely will get back to you. That's the same email if you want to make a free will offering to our PayPal account. That's evolutionoflondon@gmail.com once again. So definitely same email. And guys, subscribe to our Greatness 19 channel as well as Mr. Evolution of London. Again, YouTube sometimes get a little funny. So if you subscribe, just check your subscription of the Oracle 19 podcast, Greatness 19 channel, I should say, and Mr. Evolution of London. Make sure you subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, definitely show love and subscribe to our channels. And again, thank you. You can shop online to our baby shopper mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com. That's our online shopper mall. We have a whole wide range of products from men's, kids, ladies, clothing, as well as house products, accessories, jewelry, art. So definitely check that out, www.evolutionoflondon.com. Also, our other website, definitely you could check that out. It's www.evolutionoflondon.org. So definitely we can use your support as far as that is concerned. So www.evolutionoflondon.org. We have custom clothing, accessories, digital products, as well as personal, as well as business. So check that out. Finally, check out evolutionoflondon.store, STORE. We have accessories such as movies and body cream and shea butter and soaps. And we ship all throughout North America, so support the website as well, www.evolutionoflondon.store. Check out the company, royalty9international.com. There's a luxury candle company, have 100% natural soy wax, and they have scented as well as unscented candles, and such as the scented candles, frankincense, jasmine, peppermint, eucalyptus, just to name a few, rose. So definitely check that out, 12 ounces. They are also on social media. You can check them out. Instagram, Royalty9 International on Instagram. The TikTok, Royalty9 International on TikTok as well. So they are growing and expanding. So definitely check that out. And you can email them at royalty9international@gmail.com if you want to place your order. Music by Cheap Limousine channel. It's on YouTube. He have a whole wide range of beats as you listen to right now. Once you go to his YouTube page, you will see other social media sites. So definitely like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And continue on the train of YouTube. Greatness 19 channel. We have over 350 educational videos to open up your third eye. So definitely like, subscribe, and share to the Greatness 19 channel. And speaking of continuing that train, as usual on YouTube, Mr. Evolution of London, that's our health and wellness channel. Whole wide range of health videos, definitely for your overall wellness. So we need you to like, subscribe, and share to Mr. Evolution of London. That's our health and wellness channel on YouTube. Ari Bites. Ari Bites Cafe is located downtown London, Ontario. Caribbean takeout. They do also catering. They open Monday, Tuesdays, 12 to 6. Wednesdays they close. Thursdays through Saturdays, 12 to 6 as well. Located 91 Wellington Street North, London, Ontario. Telephone number 519-858-4743. They accept all forms of major payments, including Interac, MasterCard, Visa. And please note that taxes are not included. And look for them also coming up in July, Sunfest, which is located in downtown London, a big festival for the weekend. I believe that is July 10th or second week of July, that second weekend of July. So they will be out there as well. So definitely support Ari Bites Cafe. You can always Google them, www.aribites.ca. And also they have information. You can send info at aribites.ca. Mr. Will. He's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. If you want to book a consultation, email him at williesfitness99@gmail.com. That's Willies, WILLYZ, fitness99@gmail.com. And you can check out his merchandise. It's being upgraded as well. www.wjaaccessories.com. They're doing some revamping, so it might be down for about a week or two. But email, if you have any further questions, you can email him. Again, same email, williesfitness99@gmail.com. But his website is www.wjaaccessories.com. Any other information I haven't mentioned, you can check out the Oracle 19 podcast, which is on Anchor.fm, Google, Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, just to name a few. Any other information I haven't mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, as well as Mr. Evolution of London. And there's different links to other sites, which you can go linktree.com/evolution of London, and our Patreon channel as well, which is not videos that's not on YouTube. That's patreon.com/evolution of London. Videos, digital products, consulting services that is not on YouTube, but you subscribe to the Patreon channel, you will see the information there. All right, well, today, as usual, I'm going to always give my topic of the day and my perspective as well. And today we're going to talk about settling. Why men and women settle. Now, it's different reasons. We'll say in terms of the men. And I'll give my perspective of why we as men should not settle. Now, again, this world, especially in North America, I specifically will say that, settle. We settle as men in relationships, job, living quarters, in our daily lives. We settle. We do a lot of settling. And I think in certain cases more settling than women. Because women, they are going to choose what is best for them. Especially when you're specifically saying with relationships. They're going to choose the winning team. meaning they're going to choose the man that will fit their world, or I say scheme of things. But let's switch to the men for a moment, and why you men, especially you young black men and older black men, should not settle. And if you are settling, you need to rethink your life. See, let's go with relationships. A lot of times, we as men, and I talk about this periodically, or actually say in different shows, for the women that we choose, we do a lot of settling for that. Man, you have to admit, we be settling big time. In terms of relationships, oh man, we settle for a lot of trash. We really do. Trash. What do I mean? You deal with women, number one, that don't love you. Let's start with that. It's really a business professional relationship. In her mind, she just dealing with you because you're the best thing out there. Now, this is not all women, okay? But it's a majority, I would say. Question with your men. Do your woman really, truly love you? Do her actions show that she truly, truly love you, or she just settling because you the best thing in her circumference? A lot of times, us men, you wasn't that woman's first choice. She gave up her body, spirit, and soul to her first love. She might even procreated with her first love. And here you come. You take over. You the cleanup person. Which I'm going to talk about on another show, the cleanup man. But we're talking about now settling. She settles with you. She been in a bad relationship previously. She did everything for that first man, or that man that she really loved. She gave her body, spirit, and soul to her first love. But she just give you enough just to make you happy. See, men, you have to judge, really analyze that woman by her actions, not what she say. She say, I love you. But how many men she said, I love you previously? Have you thought about it? Settling. How many men she told before you, baby, I love you? Are you the first person she ever said, I love you? Now, she's going to paint a pretty picture. She's supposed to. She's supposed to say that, she's sugar and spice and everything nice. Was she a virgin when you dealt with her? Some of these women been through different men. Now they meet you. And they say they love you. And they need you. The question is, why? Why? Why do they need you so much? See, you gotta think outside of the box. Are you the cleanup person? Are you the person they just settling with? They just settling because you the best thing out here. And then on the flip side, men, why are you settling with her? You feel because maybe you are overweight, maybe not as smart. You can't get a woman that is competitive on your level, so you settle for somebody just average because you can't do no better, men. So in reality, you're both settling. Now in life, there's certain degrees of settling for each other. I mean, nobody is perfect. I get that, man nor woman. But sometimes we do a big drop, men. A big drop. What do I mean? You're a man out here, you have no children. But then you deal with a woman. Say if she had a kid, one kid, but she's solid, because you do have women that made a little error, little oops, and they had a child, but they good women. I mean, real solid women. They do the extra for that man because they compensating because of they bringing baggage to the table. I get it, fine. But most of these women bringing these baggages of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, and they not bringing anything to the table, and they highly disrespectful to you, and you settling for them and marrying them and giving them a ring. Is that settling? What do you think? You're a man that have no children, but you deal with a woman that has, and you're a man of a certain status, but then you deal with these women that don't respect you, not even doing the extra to compensate for their baggage, but you marry them. This is something you young men don't do. Don't be fools like these older men. Don't do it. That's settling. Because there's plenty of women out here that have no children and that you can deal with. That's settling. And a lot of men is falling into that category. And also, a lot of men is falling in the category of dealing with women that is disrespectful to them. But they still go out with them. They still date them. They still marry them. And these women do not care about them and through their actions disrespect them indirectly and directly. Men that settling. That's a no-no. You don't do that. Don't allow a woman to take your manhood. Something my mother always told me. You don't allow, well, my mother would say, you don't allow a whore or /B to take away your manhood as a man. My mother said that. And my older sister said that. Church. And you men tolerate that. Look, I've been through the sands of life. I tolerated a lot of disrespect. And I settled. And I almost paid the price with my life, my brand, my well-being, etc., etc. Luckily, the Lord was by my side. And I could start a clean slate again. So I'm telling you men to avoid that. So you don't have to go to through the sands of life. Because some of you men could attest to what I'm saying. Some of y'all guys, unfortunately, is RIP because you was in a toxic situation which your life was taken away. Other men, your money and well-being and status was stripped because you settled. You settled. Now you fell from grace. So I know a lot of you men could vouch for what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. So you younger men, understand that, especially you young black men. Because especially your young black men, nobody cares about you. I mentioned that several times. You don't have even your own that care about you. So you have to be on point at all times. But men in general, settling in relationships, have a standard of what you want in a woman and stick to that. Draw a line in the sand. Some things might be negotiable, but other things, draw a line in the sand what you don't want. Settling. I'll give you an example of me. I settled for quite a few women that smoked, whether it's cigarettes, weed, and that's something I never wanted. But that's a line I draw in the sand, which I don't deal no more with women that smoke cigarettes, weed, or vape, or anything else for that matter. If you smoke weed and you smoke cigarettes, you couldn't be around me. In terms, all right, let me even rephrase that. You definitely couldn't be my wife. You definitely couldn't be my girlfriend. Would I smash? I still got a little savage in me. Hey, I smash. That I know is illogical. But I'm not a machine. I'm not perfect. I told you previously, an imperfect, perfect being. I smash. But I ain't gonna make you my wife nor girlfriend. Drawing a line in the sand in terms of if you a smoker. And I'm trying to change that even about me. Even if you smoking weed or smoking anything in general, I don't even want to deal with you. I'm trying to build my mindset, just keep you away. Because keeping it simple is always the best. Sometimes to avoid any even negative energy, you don't even have to even look at that person. I'm saying in my case, if she's a weed smoker or a cigarette smoker, I prefer to not even be bothered, because there's plenty of beautiful women out here that don't even smoke weed or smoke cigarettes or smoke anything that I can associate with. So, but if she's a dime, my mind is going to be running. But pray for me. Pray for me. That's all I have to say. Pray for me. Pray for this imperfect, perfect being. But that's level of growth. Draw a line in the sand of what you won't settle for. It's very important. That's what we men need to do these days. Jobs. Again, within the job market, and man, let me backtrack. Let's do the reverse, because I know some of you females be triggered. You just talk about the men. Yeah, well, mostly I'm a man, so I'm gonna talk about men first. We lead nations, so it's very important. If the man is not right in his head, how can he lead nations? How can he lead you if his mind is not right? So I am going to target men first. But if you ladies, I throw this for you. Settling. You know what you want. Now, not to be an idiot about things, you gotta have some standards. I don't think, ladies, you should settle for a drug dealer to be your boyfriend or your husband. Because you know where that's going to go in life. But a lot of women want that. They don't want the nice guys. They want that rough and rugged, on the edge, edgy type of guy. But quality people make quality babies, make quality families, make quality nations. So ladies, choose wisely. You got to draw a line in the sand as well, logically, of what finding a decent man that have intelligence. Intelligent mind brings intelligent babies, brings on intelligent nation. Not settling for just a bum out here. Definitely got to be somebody that is of substance. Somebody you know that will be able to take care of you in the long run. That's very important. Ladies, get your mind right. Now, next on jobs. A lot of times we settle. Now, this is going to be a little tricky because I know at the end of the day, we as men and women need these jobs because we need money, we need to take care of ourselves. So this could be tricky. But here's the thing in life. There's always loopholes. And what do I mean? You might not like your job. Most of us don't like our job. Most of us don't like our supervisors. They pricks, most of them. Egotistical pricks, most of them. And jobs are tight out here, especially in the field that we looking in. And especially if a lot of us don't have the skills, just basic skills for a 9-to-5 working customer service or an office job. Nowadays, these office jobs have educated people as well as non-educated people because it's tight out here in these streets. Understand, I get it. The loophole I'm talking about is we are in this digital world. And we're going to have to work extra hard to not settle. One thing you shouldn't settle is your dignity. You don't let these people at work that is of supervision take away your dignity as a man or a woman. I'd rather die than allow, especially at this stage of the game in my life, than let some supervisor or some jackrabbit of a man that I don't know himself, younger than me or same age as me, tell me I better do this or else. I better do that or else. Or shut up. As soon as I say, hey, Mike, you think I can, we can try another way? No, shut up. And this is a supervisor, your boss telling you, just like you a kid. No, I said shut up. You gotta be crazy. And then you have a stinky old supervisor, little tell you half of your size, half of your weight, half of your strength, dumber than you, or they're not as smart as you, tell you what you better do at the job, or else. Well, you could take your job and you could shove it up your a-hole, because I am never, never, ever gonna break if I'm working for you. That's just my attitude, especially in this time. If I was a teenager, in my 20s type of thing, then, certain things I'd probably let slide. But I have zero patience. I come in, I be like, I'll tell the supervisor, and my homie, he'll tell you the type of person I am. That's just me. I don't settle. I've been, but I don't break. I've settled. Let me take that back. I have settled for certain jobs and took a lot of crap, but I have learned and grown from that, and I draw a line in the sand, especially now. I'm not trying to hear that. I have no problem telling the supervisor off if you disrespect me. I have no problem telling them what time it is. And guess what? Being independent for me is the business. But that's me, though. I don't worry about it. I find a way. That's just how it goes. I'm that type of person. I find a way. I'm a wolf. I hunt and gather and find a way to make it work. The point I'm making to all of this is you have to draw a line in the sand as a man or a woman of what you're going to tolerate or not in your own circumference. Settling. Some things you're going to have to bend because that's part of life, but you're not going to break. And that might cost you, because the average people is not going to like a type of person like that. But you got to I know a few of your guys have that mindset. Guys, I mean men and women, have that mindset. And you have to draw a line in the sand. Especially you black people. Because people of the dominant society will quickly show their behinds on the job. Quickly. What you're supposed to do or not do. Any place they feel they dominant over you, they definitely will exercise that. And try to son you or daughter you, if y'all guys know what I mean. And I say hell to the no. You're not going to son me. Not going to try to make me less than who I am. I find a way. I've been finding a way this long, and I will keep on finding a way. That's just me, though. I know everyone is different. That's settling. Drawing a line in the sand of what you're going to tolerate or not tolerate. You have to know your own threshold. Especially in this day and time. So, that's on the job, settling. And you have to come to that conclusion. Now, in life in general, whether where you live or dealing with your community, choosing the right people to be around you and not settling for anybody because you just need friends. You need someone to talk to. You need to find that person that is on your wavelength. because that's going to show you who you really are. The people you have in your circle. Stop settling. You have to choose better quality of people. And stop settling because you need friends. You want friends. You might not have friends. And it's okay. I don't have a lot of friends. I have a lot of associates, but I don't have a lot of friends. And it's okay. And as you get older, you limit who should be around you anyway. I always say keep life simple. Simplify your life. That's why there's so much mental illness around. Because we settling. Because we want to be loved. We find the need to be liked. We want to be around people that really don't even care about us. Now, it's a fine line in terms of associates because of business, so forth. But settling where you losing your self-credibility. You settling because you are losing your worth, self-worth. You just lowering yourself because you just want to make other people happy. You got to stop that, men and women. It's a cold world out here in these streets. And people don't love you. Face it. Start drawing the line in the sand. Take mental notes of how you want your life to be shaped. How you want to create your life. What you want to do in life. How to be a better you. Keeping people away from you that is not in your best interest, man or woman. Settling. See, as long as you're able to wake up the next morning, you have a clean slate to improve. So you do have a chance. Whether it's relationship, whether it's job, whether it's friends, whether it's everyday life, business, personal. Stop settling, especially when it's not worth it. Or you will find your life destroyed from within. Thank you for listening.